All right, I should be up and streaming now. And I've got everything the way I want it. And everything seems to be working. And Bob can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
All right, all right. Then I think we are golden for right now. All right. Let's see. Make sure somebody can join us.
Okay, see the board game on stream, Captain?
Yep, okay.
Oh, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Okay. And chat is working. All right. So, there is a companion piece that, thanks everybody for that technical difficulties. Captain Adonis. Boop. My hat's a little crooked. Which way has it got to go? This way? Yeah, there you go. Can't look like a crooked captain. All right, this is U-boat, the board game. And Bob and I are playing. It's a 4-player game. We're only playing with 2 players. It is a 3-dimensional board game, which is kind of cool. Got these little guys in here. Okay. Bob, let's see.
Yes, sir.
I need to make some adjustments on your screen. Let's see. All right, so move all these down to here on both yours. Yep. Okay. And mine's there. All right. Now let me flip over here to your so we're gonna kind of explain what we're doing before we go forward. Bob, you've got these 8 decks of cards, these 8 cards right here. These are your engineering cards.
Where is that card?
Right on the other side of the board, where my mouse is at. Okay, you got these cards right here. These are your engineering cards. You need to split those into 2 stacks. And I don't know if you can choose or if it's random. So I would go ahead and just, yeah, exactly. I'm doing it at random. One more. There you go. Okay, so what this is one of these is going to be green toolbox. Type here G-R-E-E-N.
Oh, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
I don't want that. And this one's going to be gray.
Oh, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
Yes. Okay. I gotta quit.
Okay, TK427.
Delete that. Go back to my hand. All right, there we go. All right, so you have 2 toolboxes. A gray one and a green one. Okay. It's your choice. I think you can look at the cards because what it is when you look at these cards, it'll say like gaskets or stuff to repair stuff with a special wrench or whatever. Okay. I think you can look at them and decide which one you want to put in which toolbox. Although at any time you can swap between them as long as the toolbox is in the same section. Okay, there are 8 sections. Okay, there's section 1 through 6 and inside the sub, and then outside the sub is section 7 and 8. Okay, 7 is the forward, 8 is the conning tower aft. Okay? So those are the sections. Each section tells you what the skill is needed to use in that particular section. Okay? And then that corresponds to what's on your cards for your people. So for instance, you have 2 guys that on the upper ones, they can change the speed of the ship. Okay? And then the other two guys, the mechanics, can change the depth. Okay.
Is that supposed to be a ballast?
Yes, that's the ballast. Yeah, that's the ballast drawing. Yeah. That's the best drawing they come up with. Actually, it's the way it looks on a submarine too. There's two sight glasses. And then you're looking at the sight glass, okay? So you have the bell changes and the depth meters. Why do I have a type here?
You had an extra one. You must have
Oh,
typed out.
okay. Let me delete it. There we go. Okay. The gray and the green box, if you want to look through them and decide which, I mean, it probably doesn't make any difference right now because we have no idea what damages are going to happen. But basically, these tokens that you see over here are the damage tokens. So there's a poison hazard, there's an electrical hazard, a leak, a fire, and a darkness. Okay? And then there's the flooded section. Flooded section means that whole section is completely full of water. Okay? One of the most important things is this puzzle right over here. If we get a leak from a depth charge, you have to put this puzzle together. Now, you only have to put together the pieces that the section, so the puzzle is the whole diagram of this ship. Okay? You only need to put together the two pieces where the flooding is happening and the two pieces on either side of that section. So say flooding happened in section 4, you need to put together the pieces for 3, 4, and 5. Okay? You've got to twist it, turn it, to get it. And let's just practice here really quick. So let's get, yeah. So you got to figure out what pieces go with what. See, that's upside down, so that's not going to be it. That doesn't match because the word's upside down, Bob.
Is that the word?
Yeah, see the words on that one? They're upside down. And I think the color kind of matches too. That'd be the first thing I would do is flip them all so the words are the correct side, the correct way. So that way at least you can read them. All right, so you got that section, right? That looks like the bow section. So let's flip that over, and that's section A. So yes, you got that correct. All right, so but section A, the bow, is, I don't know why they did section A, it's section 1. But so that section 1 is, A, B, C, D. So it's all set up like that. Oop, don't flip it over. So what I would do once we'll rearrange this, because that's the whole key behind this, is that you have to do this under pressure. There's a timer that's going to go off. But I'm going to say, huh?
Oh yeah, we're gonna die.
Yeah. I think it's 3 minutes is the timer. But what I'm going to say we can do is we can set these up so all the pieces are at least facing up, so you can read the words. So you don't have to spin them, because if we were doing this in reality in a real game board situation, manual dexterity is going to really easily be able to put these together. Okay? But with this mechanic that we're having to use for Tabletop Simulator, it's not. Right? Yeah. Is that a section? If you flip it over, okay, that's section B, so that's section 2. Oh, I guess it does say, no, there's a 1 on that one, but there's not a 1 on this one. Okay.
Yeah, I agree because in real life I can grab these pieces a lot easier than scrolling over, grabbing this thing, trying to
Yes.
spin
In
it
real
around.
life, you'd be able to grab them really easily. So I'm going to say you can go ahead and flip them all over, and then that way we can at least see what they look like, and then start to put them together from there. Because, see, I can't even get the damn thing to line up.
Very
Oh,
interesting mechanic, Captain.
yeah. All right, so that's got to be correct right there.
Ooh,
No, that's not.
ooh.
All right, how do I pick up just one piece after I picked up both of them? There we go. So those don't go together. No.
Holy crap, Cap.
Yeah. So this one says torpedo, so I got to find one that says torpedo.
So this whole stream is gonna be me trying to
Put this together.
figure out what the puzzle looks like, Cap. This is
Well,
this is gonna be
it's
awesome.
a schematic of the submarine. I know that.
Yeah, this is the very beginning of the sub. That makes sense. Oh, that's in the negative. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, so that's in the negative. Let's put it here somehow. Well, that can't be right. Yeah, that's not right.
Oh, maybe
Holy
those
crap,
two.
Cap. More than 3 minutes so far.
Well, yeah, but that's because we don't even know what it looks like yet. All right, that definitely is the right two together right there. Yes. And this was, whoop, that's Bravo. This is Alpha. All right, so this one's got to go before it. And then this one's Charlie.
You're even better at this than I thought.
Well, once you see what it is, all right, what sections do you have up here? Okay, G and H, so those are backwards. So these two go here.
That can't be right, Cap. There's no way that goes before the end of the ship. This is the actual end of the ship, right?
Yeah. I'm cheating now. 'Cause I'm tired of it already.
There's an interesting
Okay, the
mechanic.
numbers go together, so these go together. Yep, and 5.
I'm guessing those are that.
Yeah. So 4,
Wow, this sucks.
5, 3. Oop.
This has no numbers. Alpha also has no numbers.
Yeah. No, flip them all over. I want to put it all together first.
Mierda.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then H. This is the way it should look. Whoop. If we do it all together.
What the hell? That's not impossible, Captain.
Yeah.
There's no way. Look at this.
Right?
What?
Yeah, it's definitely not correct.
Oh, wait, Cap. Flip it
What?
back. Unless we got it backwards.
Those two.
No, everything.
Oh, I follow what you're saying. Yeah.
Because the bow of the ship was the stern, and the stern is the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then that one. Hold on. Let me move them all down.
This crazy shit at the end.
Yeah.
That looks like a ship.
That looks like a ship. So now when we flip it all over, it's G, H, F. Okay, so it's backwards. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So now you know what it looks like.
Sure, Cap. That's going to help. It took 20 minutes to do it. That's going to help. I guarantee we're going to flood every section.
Yeah. Well, now, there again, all we need to do is this section that's flooding. So if it's like 4, section 4, which is the crew section, okay, that should be section 4, which should be just this one.
So it's 5 and 3.
Well,
right?
that's the one that's flooding,
Mm-hmm.
okay? So that's the only section we really need to put together in the 3 minutes, okay? Now, it also said in the rules 1 on either side. But I'm going to say because of the game mechanics, fuck that. All we got to do is find the one that meets this. Okay?
The question is,
So I'm
how
going
would I know
to... Okay.
what?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to leave this flipped over like that. Okay? And then that way you can see it, and you can line it up however perfect you want it. So you can see all the sections. So you can see that, you know, the words go together, what words go together, what words don't go together. Because it is in German. Okay? I mean, some words are recognizable, but for the most part, it looks like some of it's in German. And then when the time comes, we will hit this reset puzzle button, and that'll throw it out there, and we just need to find those 2 pieces for that section. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? That's the rule I'm going to impose on us. Yes. Well, I got to make it, this isn't a board game where we can physically manipulate it with our hands. So this takes longer. I mean, look how long it's taking you to move all those. We would have had this done already if we were doing it by hand.
Well, I ain't done yet.
I know. But that way you can study the cards a little bit. I mean, that's the job of the engineer. He needs to study the blueprints. So there you go. There's your blueprint study. So when we have an action, or maybe when we start the game, then we'll hit reset puzzle. And that'll suck all these pieces in, put them in this box, and then shove them all back out on the table. And then they're going to be all upside down, roundy, the whole bit. Got it? And Bob says, yeah. All right, let's just go to the basics of the game, okay? The captain has two charts over here. He has orders and he has morale, okay? As I give an order, I got to burn an order token. So my token piece will go down all the way. The orders reset every time we change shifts, which is every 6 hours. And when we change shifts, we move the cards up for second shift, down for first shift. Okay? The 3 circles underneath each person is the number of times that person can be activated. Okay? Now, typically what you do is you activate them when they have to do a job. So if I were to say, your guys is go fix, because there's a problem in the electric engine room, okay, in the aft section, So there's the diesel engine room, and then the aft section is the electric, okay? And if there's a problem in there and you need to do maintenance, you would take one of your maintenance tokens, which is the green one, and drop it in that section. All right? So let's just go ahead. Yep, there you go. So now, when the computer calls, no, don't flip it over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead. You flip it over. It doesn't have to be in there. It can be out here where the number 6 is at. Yeah. That just signifies that there's a repair that needs to be done in that section. Okay? So then you would assign a guy to it. Say you would assign the circle guy. Okay? So we got to find the circle, and brown doesn't really look like brown. So you would move him all the way down here and put him in this section and be working on that. All right? But you would have to activate him. Okay? So you'd grab an actions token and you would drop it in one of his circles. Okay? Now, if you wanted 2 people working on it, you move the other guy there and then do the same thing with him. Now, beginners, you don't have to activate if they have the token. So if they have the token on their card that they're using, you don't have to activate them. Okay? You only have to activate them if it's something that they don't have an icon for. So anybody can change the speed of the ship. Anybody can dive the ship. But if they do, it takes 2 actions. 1, because they don't have the symbol, and 2, to activate. So this guy would only have 1 more thing that he could do during his shift, and he'd be out of things to do. Because you can only do so many things in 6 hours. You follow me?
Got it.
Okay. That's the gist of the game, is the activation. All right? Now, these 5 things right here are... Whoop.
Nice.
Yeah. These are kits. Okay? So this is a lamp. This is a lamp. This is an electrical cable. Okay? That's a fire extinguisher. This is a rebreather and a pump. So the pump is for floods. The rebreather is for noxious gas. And those are your things over here. The things that go wrong with the ship. Fire extinguisher is for fire. The electrical is for electrical. And the lamp is for lights. Okay?
For darkness.
For darkness. So what will happen is the computer program, which I have, that's in my stream, that's in the upper right hand or upper left hand corner. that will say, hey, the power went out in section 5. So you put a green marker in section 5, and you would have to bring this lamp from wherever it's at, say it's in section 6, you would have to have a guy bring it over and drop it into section 5, and then that repair has been made. Then you can take the green marker off, and then the lamp stays there. Okay? For right now, you get to place these 5 icons anywhere in the ship, but only one could be in one section to start. So you got to place it in, you got 6 sections, and you got 5 markers. So only one thing isn't going to have something. Okay? Now your tool chests, one tool chest has to be placed in each crew or each crew quarters. So you got an officer's quarters and a crew quarters. Now, the toolbox will help you repair the item faster. Okay? There you go. And now you can place your 5. So think about it. I would think that the game's going to know the diesel room, which is there's fuel, probably fire. Electrical, probably battery room, which is 6, which would be cable. Yep. And the other one, the fire extinguisher, yeah. And then the other 2...
It's iffy, right?
Yeah, it's like, okay, what makes the most sense? Yeah. There you go. All right. So now those are set. Now, our next game, you will have a better idea where you might want to place those. For right now, that's pretty logical. Okay. I announced there's a movement, and that doesn't cost anything to move. But as a guy's moving through a compartment, say this guy right here is moving through this compartment, if you wanted the fire extinguisher moved to the control room, he could pick it up and move it with him and put it in there. You can have as many things as you want in there when the game starts, okay, or after the game's going. So you could combine all 5 of these items and put them all in the control room if you wanted to. That's entirely up to you. Kind of a central location. Same way with the toolboxes. You could put them all in everywhere. Or you can space them however you want them. Okay? That's entirely up to you. There's certain restrictions, like if section 4 floods and you can't get through it, obviously the people in 5 and 6 can't get past 4 unless they're on the surface. Then they can go up and around. Okay? You follow me on that logic?
Makes sense.
Okay. Right now, they're all grouped by the shapes of where they're at. But before we start, we have the ability to move them wherever we want. So my suggestion would be to look at what they can do and put them in the area where they're going to be most helpful. Like, for instance, I have 2 torpedo men that can load and reload, or fire and reload torpedoes. I have 3 of them that can reload, but only 2 that can do both shoot and load. And I'm going to put both of those guys in my bow torpedo room when we start. It just makes sense. That's where they're at. They're torpedo guys. They're going to be there. Okay. Your other people over here are watch people. They all have, or no, those are helmsmen. Who's the watch? Oh, yours is, no, I'm green. You're brown and blue. So blue does your healing. Oh, and operates your deck guns. Wait, is that the right? First officer, radioman. No, you had it flipped over. I'm going to make sure all these are in the right flip. Yeah, that was all flipped. Chief engineer. Okay, this one's... Okay, that's the main one. Chief engineer, captain, yeah. Chief engineer, captain, navigator, and first officer. All right. So the green guys are my observers. So those are all my navigators and stuff. So those are the guys that are going to be on the weather deck a lot. So my guys are going to be up there because I'm taking care of navigation. I also prepare the food. Your guys you do the Enigma machine, which is the green code book. So we'll get a radio message, and then you have to go to the Enigma code book and look it up. This book right here, I like to leave open because that's just the identification of the type of ships that we're going after. But if you look at the Enigma code book and you just change the state, you can see it goes by date and it gives you a 3-letter key. So you're going to get a date on the message, say, October 23rd, 1940 is going to be XYS. So that's what you would type in, XYS, into the computer, and then it would decode the message. The Enigma machine's pretty straightforward and simple. Okay? Wait. Oh, go ahead.
Into where now?
Oh, so I have another computer program that I'm running. That's
so
what you would tell me.
Like J and Z.
Yes.
And, then
and I would put it in the computer as JNZ, and that would decode the message. Yeah. Okay. You are also the medic. You have these event cards right here. Okay. So when it calls for an event, you would flip over the event and assign this card. So this is appendicitis. So you assign this to a random sailor. Okay. And the random sailor button is over here under the captain. And I hit that shuffle me button. I click that and it would come up with a color and a shape. Okay. If that color and shape match the color and shape, it says assign it to a random sailor. Okay.
It would be any, right?
Yeah. So you would assign that to any sailor. So I would hit the random button. Boom. Oh, I got to shuffle. Shuffle me? Yeah. And it comes up with blue hexagon. So the blue hexagon has the appendicitis. So then you would take this card and you would put it over here, right underneath the blue. Yeah, that guy. And he has the appendicitis. Now, to get rid of the appendicitis, you need to have the blue keys, okay, which is a shot, scalpel, and a bandage. Yep. And once you got those three, once you assign those three to the guy, then the 2 damages will be done. So right now, he would be wounded and exhausted. Okay? If you take 2 wounds, you're dead. The guy's dead. Okay? So he's got an appendicitis. He's exhausted, so he can't do anything. So this guy's essentially out of the picture until he's healed. You spend your points in this box. You have a limited number of shots, scalpels, surgeries, pills, cream, and bandages. Okay? So you would spend one of those tokens, not the cream token. What's he need? A shot, a scalpel, and a bandage. So you'd give him you give him a shot, and you'd give him a band-aid. Okay? And now these effects go away. That simple. Then you can take the whole thing and drop it in your garbage tray right here. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Now, let's go ahead and get these back out and put them back All right, and you can shuffle those if you'd like. That deck. It is a lot, but it is and it isn't. It's just knowing what to do. Okay. You also have 2 bandage med kits down here, right here. These med kits. These med kits replenish everything that's in here. So you start off with like, I think it's like two surgery tokens. Yeah, 2 or 3 surgery tokens. There's how many band-aids anyway. That'll give you some stuff back, and we can read when that happens if we want to use it. Okay. What else? What else do we need to know? Because I already know about navigation, so I don't have to tell you about that. I already told you about repairing stuff, moving your guys. I guess that's about it. Did you shuffle your events?
Yes.
Okay. So these cards here, these are the wounds. So if we have a electrical wound, this would be, you'd pull a card from this, and this would go to that person. Okay?
He's just exhausted, and I have to give
And
him
then,
cream and bandage his ass up.
right. And that would be it. Okay? So go ahead and you can shuffle each one of these 4 cards. There we go. That's about it for you and for me. So you're looking at your guys. This guy can use the Enigma machine. This is your radioman. He's also your sonar guy. He's also the medic. And then each one of these guys, your helmsman, and first officer, are also your deck gunners and your flak gunners. So there's a flak gun and a deck gun. Now, unfortunately, what would normally happen is the computer that I'm using to do this would be assigned to the first officer. So, but I'm not going to play captain and first officer, but I am going to play as the computer first officer. You follow me? So in the regular game, the first officer is in charge of the computer. And that could be on a telephone, it could be on a iPad. I just happen to have it running in the background on my desktop. And that's what tells us everything that's happening. Okay? That tells us all of our events. It tells us what needs to be repaired. It tells us what needs to be worked on. So, for instance, you might come up with an event that says, we need to work on the radio, do some maintenance on the radio. Okay? So then you would take one of your maintenance icons and you'd put it in the radio room, which is in the officer's quarters. So you'd put a maintenance icon there. And then once you decided to move the guys there, which cost an activation order, okay, so you could move one of your repair guys in there, or 2 or 3. The more guys you put on it, the faster it gets repaired. Of course, the more guys you put on it, the more orders they've been given. They can only be given 3 orders. Unless they have the icon, that's the easy part. On hard, medium, and hard, it doesn't matter whether they have the icon. They're just the only guys that can do the job. Because what happens is, on medium and hard, if I assign a guy that doesn't have an icon that can work on it, say I assign one of my observers to help you work on the radio, he doesn't have the icon for repairing. So he would get 2 activation tokens. Okay? 1 for doing the job and 1 because he doesn't know what he's doing. Basically. So that's how that works. But in easy mode, which is what we're going to do, if you have the icon, it doesn't cost you an action. Only costs you an action to do the job. Okay? Unless you have the token or the icon, then it doesn't cost you an action. Okay? Simple enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clear as mud.
Yeah, clear as mud. The one last thing there is cigarettes. Okay. Say you have this first officer has his 3. Say he's on second watch. He has his 3 activations he can't do anymore. And he's up on the weather deck on section 7 or 8. that's where he's at, you could give him a smoke break. A smoke break allows 4 people to have cigarettes. Okay? And when they have a cigarette, they get to take 1 action away. Okay? So 4 people could take 1 action point away. So that could be helpful. Now you lose the cigarettes, and you lose the 1 action token for that person. So that way he could do another job by having a smoke break.
And destroy your lungs.
Well, yeah, but it's giving him an action back. So everybody's got 2 cigarette packs. Yeah, each group of people have 2 cigarette packs. Now, here's the thing. Say I had 2 of my guys up there and 2 of your guys up there on the weather deck. You decide to break out the smokes. I could take my 2 guys and drop action points from them too. It's not just your guys because you're providing the smokes. It's like we all shared smokes. You follow me?
Okay.
It's just 4 guys. Now, if there's 5 guys on the weather deck, only 4 of them can have it unless you spend 2 cigarettes, and then you're wasting 3 others. You follow me?
Yes.
So you wanna do smoke breaks when there's groups of 4, or like if there was 7 guys up there, then definitely give them all a smoke break. Get rid of 1 token. You can only do 1 smoke break per shift. So you can't do like 2 smoke breaks during 1 shift. You follow me?
That makes sense.
Okay. So I say, let's just go ahead and start the game. Now, you can, if you want to, name your people.
I'm going to name him Juan Pepe.
Okay.
Juan Carlos.
Juan
Ramon, Juan Octavio.
Our German players. All right. Well, I'm going to entitle the mission U-44. U-44. And it is the SS Monkey Butt.
Really?
Yes, Monkey Butt was actually a pirate ship, a real pirate ship, was the SS Monkey Butt. It is.
Make it better.
Well, I didn't say it made it better. I said it made it true.
Hey, Trisco, close the trunk.
And then the chief engineer is Bob. I am Bob. So I am also the navigator. And Bob is also the first officer. All right. There we go. Captain's log. Start 8. Today. Okay. Let me go to the game. We're going to do a new game. And I apologize. They can't hear the music, but I can. And it's really annoying. Okay, we're going to do single mission. And we'll do... Should we just do our first patrol or should we do a training mission?
Let's do it first pat.
First patrol? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to change all of the sections to easy. Here, let's just supersize this. And I think that supersizes it on the screen. Okay. So that way everybody can read it. All right. So in easy mode for the captain, take all the captain's cards, put them next to the player's panel. Simple watch change, you just slide it instead of flipping it. When adjusting the order track, I go to space 8 with each watch change. I go back to 8. I can declare high alert. Remove 1 activation token from the order track during each cigarette break. Oh, okay. Yeah, removing that. Okay, that's normal. Activation. Sailors are not activated when they carry out an order that he specializes in. That's what I just talked about. In the app adjustment in the program, it'll adjust the number of enemy escorts and an anti-submarine efficiency. Okay. So now we're going to go to the first officer. First officer, slide instead of flip, provides information on whether the contact is an escort or a merchant. That's cool. And Navigator on easy. You can cook up to 3 meals a day. Each time you cook, you place a token on the stack. Put any lemons aside to the right. When the app asks if the crew has eaten, count all the morale bonuses, adding 1 to each meal cooked in addition to the first one. So in easy, we get extra morale. And the app will automatically confirm your location each time you enter a new map quadrant. Oh, that's cool. So I don't have to do that. And the chief engineer on easy. Take all your chief engineer cards and distribute them evenly between the 2 toolbox spaces on the engineer's panel. Yeah, so you can take all the cards and distribute them. So I guess you get to look and decide which one goes in what toolbox. I don't know why that would change for hard. Take the U-boat blueprints and tool cards and draw 4. So if it's on hard, you take the blueprints and the tool cards, then draw 4 more cards at random and distribute the cards evenly between the 2 boxes. So you only draw 4, take the U-boot blueprint and the tool cards and draw 4 more cards at random. I'd have to look that one up. We're not playing hard, so I don't care. All right. All right, here is our mission. Our first patrol, September 1940. We're going to be in quadrant AN95. You must head north and hunt down as many enemy merchants as possible. You can expect more valuable prey the further you reach. Our intelligence reported increased shipping activity in AF sector. Okay, enemy has got their guard up. Expect heavy resistance, including mines near the coast, aircraft, and escort patrols. Avoid quadrants 10 and 15. Several sources that confirm minefields in that area. Okay. Primary objective is to sink as many enemy ships as possible. 9 o'clock, September 1940. We have 2 steam torpedoes, tubes 1 and 2, 2 electrics in 3 and 4, and a steam in 5. I have 5 extra steams and 4 extra electrics. AN95, and we want to go north. Okay. First thing right off the bat, I'm going to pause this. New maintenance task, periscope adjustment in section 3. So Bob, you need to adjust the periscope. You need to put a marker down. Yep, in section 3. All right. So, our people are not where we want them. I've started the mission. I paused it. I need to do a couple of things. I need to set up our position. We're in AN95. Let me put a mark down for that. Actually, yeah. And it said that AF was, right? Is that where we wanted to go? Menu, briefing. increased activity in the AF sector. AF sector. Now that's way north.
Well, then you have to check.
All right, and we're in 95 and so we're in AN 95. I want black. So I think we should go something like this. That's the AF sector. Wow. Okay, all of this is the AF. This whole area here is AF. Because it goes from, looks like 11 to,
You looked like you were thinking of skipping in the box, which isn't there.
and yeah, you think that's all AF up there? So then when we get here,
Hard border.
yeah. So let's go here, and then we'll go straight north to there. Okay, sound good?
Yep.
Okay, so first things first, we are going to plot our course line. So our course is going to be come on.
One onion, 2 garlic, 1 chive.
There we go. Okay. All right, so first thing I got to do is I've got to give the order to change course and change speed. All right, but we're gonna allow movement first. So place your people in where you'd think they would be at the start of this mission.
I'm gonna leave them just like that, Cap, for now.
I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, because I would put your engineers that can repair shit in the engine rooms, because you need to be able to change speed, which means you need to be in the engine room to change speeds. Okay.
This is this icon.
Correct. Yeah, that icon. I am going to move my observers, all my observers, onto the weather deck. So I have 4 observers. They're all going to be in section 8, observing. And the captain, what do I got for skills for my guys? So I got my 2 torpedo guys. My watch officer. So triangle and circle are going to be in the torpedo room. Triangle. That's the aft torpedo room, right? No. Yes. Triangle and circle. Triangle and circle will be in the forward torpedo room. Captain's going to be in the control room, and my first officer is going to be here, which is also the control room, because that's where the symbol is for navigation. My navigators are green. Yeah, that's where he'll be with the sextant and the flat guns. All right, how you looking? You looking good?
The one thing that I don't see is an Enigma machine location cap. I guess
So
it's
that is in, yeah, Enigma machine.
in the radio room.
Mm. Yes, that's the Enigma machine right there. Yeah. The sonar headset.
That's what that is?
Yes,
That's the...
that's the Enigma machine. It looks like a typewriter.
I think you work for the cap. I got it there, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, does it have a little icon thingy?
What?
Oh, yeah, the little 3D model cap.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay. All right.
So you got the radio and you got the, yeah, that's the, this right here is the sonar or the hydrophone, and this is the radio and the Enigma machine over here. That's what it should be anyway, yeah.
Very cool. Nice detailed depth on that.
Yeah.
So I guess my guy's
For a,
pretty good setup
for a game.
for game.
All right, you got them where you want them?
Yep.
Okay, so in order to change speed, we're going to go full speed. So you can, on your engine room telegraph, yep, you can change that to full speed. We're going to stay on the surface.
So it's full speed here, and it's
Yes.
This is full speed astern. This is full speed. Wait.
This is full speed. This is astern.
Backwards.
This is ahead. Yeah, that's backwards. So full speed ahead. There you go. We're going to stay at 0, which is where we're at because we're on the surface.
Depth. Right?
Depth is 0, so I didn't change depth. I just changed course and speed. All right, so I'm going to change course. And what did I say? 331? Yes. 331. Course. 331.
Periscope depth. Oh, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
That's going to get annoying because I have my... All right, so course 331, and then we're at full speeds. All right, so I'm changing course to 331. It says I need 2 officers in section 3, 2 first officers in section 3. Do I have that? Well, okay. The first officer is in the captain's. So I have. We need 2 people that have the icon of the wheel. So do we have 2 wheel icon guys in there? That would be under, not my guys. Oh wait, is it my guys? No, my guys are observers. Yeah.
A blue triangle one we do have, and we need a blue circle in there.
All right. Where's your blue circle guy? Oh, why is he in the torpedo room? Oh, did you not move? You just moved your engineers. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and move all your guys. Let's move your blue guys too. That's the way I'd suggest. I mean, you have 1 engineer. Yeah, you have 1 engineer in the conning room and 1 engineer in the torpedo room. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, so I'm going to say they're in position because we did a mobile. So we got to move first, and then, well, I'm going to talk about my orders. I'll give a move order so you can move all your people where you need them to accomplish the order, and then I'll give the order. Okay? All right. All right, and then we're going to change speed. So that was course. Speed, we're going full ahead. Now we need 2 guys that can do that in section 5 from the chief engineer. You have 2 guys, you only got 1 guy in there. 2 guys with the change telegraph.
Wait. Change the speed, right?
Yeah, change in speed. So Okay, maybe I didn't explain that. So in section 5 and 6, 5 is the diesel for running on the surface. 6 is for going submerged. So you need both guys in the diesel because we're running on the surface to change engine speed. When we go below the surface, you need to move these guys to the aft section so they can change speed.
So
Okay.
here's the question, Cal.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're actually.
We now move. We change course and we move speed. Does that count as an activation for these cats?
No, because they have the symbols. As long as they're the ones that have the symbols, then it doesn't cost the activation. If they didn't have the activation, then yes, it would count. Okay. And that's just because we're playing the easy mode. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say we have that. So now we have full speed ahead, and we're at proper course. Okay. Now, why this time kicks off, because it's clicking off in real time. You have a repair to do. You have a repair of the periscope adjustment in section 3, right? And you have a guy in there. Do you want him to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to go to repairs. It requires 2 guys.
Really?
Yes.
So I can move this.
Well, let's see. No, wait a sec. No, wait. I can do 1 guy. It's going to take twice as long, though. You can have up to 2 guys.
Well, the circle guy isn't doing anything, so I can move him in there.
Okay.
So how does this work? I want to move him who at the start of the mission was here.
Right.
I want to move him during the mission to
So,
section 3.
right. So now we got the way that works is we got the periscope order to repair it, right?
Okay.
And then we changed course and speed. So I once I said I was going to change course and speed, the repair was already there. So during the movement phase, you should have moved your guys to that room. Okay? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to say, put your guy back in the forward room. We're just going to play it the way it is. We're going to just say there's only 1 guy working on this. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and start that. Oh, I can't start it until we have 2 guys in there. All right. Fair enough. Then what I'm going to do is I'll declare another movement.
That gets me because what really throws me off, Cap, is that you need 2 of the guys that have the same icon to do everything.
Well, to do this repair, we won't know on the repair until it comes up how many guys we need.
Okay.
So I should have probably looked at the repair before we did our movement. So let's go ahead and move your circle guy. I'm going to say that you knew that, so I'm going to say we looked at that before I did the course and speed adjustment. So you have 2 guys now. No, repairs. Yeah, 2 guys. And they are working. Okay. So that's going to take time. So they have to stay there. If you move them, and then what I would do is put them out here with this repair icon, so you know they're actually working on that. Okay. So they're working on the periscope right now. So as time goes by, that'll start counting down. All right, so pretty straightforward, pretty simple right now. We've kind of completed what we needed to do. I don't see anything else So are you kind of following along with the way this is going to work? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a movement order. You know what? And I got to look at that really quick. I know I took up most of the screen with that, guys. Sorry. Let me get the rules back up here, because I think trying to remember if the activation is if the activation actually costs
Are you washing your sheets?
a order or not.
Actually get in your bed. Why are you washing your sheets?
Order of the game. Here we go.
About 2 blankets and you're probably good to go on your pillowcases. Huh?
Now this game's set up.
I just think it's a silly thing to do since you don't actually use it. Since you don't actually get in the sheets, why are you washing?
Mobilization. Here we go.
And where use the top blanket. I don't think I've ever seen you use it.
Basic gameplay elements, mobilization, and other orders. Okay, mobilization. An order is called mobilization. Yes. Okay. So I have to give an order for mobilization, and I have to give an order for change of course, change of speed. So technically, I need to order speed and mobilization. There we go. So unless you can think of something else you want to do, I'm going to speed up time. So I don't know if I should go to action or transit. So I have real-time, action, fast, and transit. Okay, action is increasing the speed a lot. Fast is going by the minutes. So fast goes by minutes. Action, the seconds tick by a lot faster. And then transit. Okay, new maintenance task. Oh, repairs started. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we got a message from repairs started. Okay, let me look at the repairs. Wow, why? Oh. Okay, that was bullshit. All right, sorry. I had actually paused the repair instead of it working. So I kind of screwed that up. That's all right. It's our first one. All right, we have a message from HQ. So I'm going to give the order to read the message. So do you have somebody in the Enigma machine area that can use the Enigma machine? I can't hear you if you're talking, Bob. Did I lose you? Okay, all right.
The
Okay.
square guy
Can do the Enigma?
should be able to do the Enigma machine, yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So let's go to Instruments. We're going to go to Enigma. And we're going to hit Decode. Okay, I need one guy that had an Enigma in position. Correct.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now, the date is 1940 9/10. So is that October 9th or is it September 10th?
September 10th.
Okay. So September 10th, 1940.
Papa Juliet Zebra.
All right. How the hell do I change this? Oh, I gotta scroll. Papa Juliet. And then what was the last one?
Zebra.
Forgot you had a sticker, sucker? Yeah. Oops. Is your shirt okay?
Did it? Where's the message?
Oops.
And you're sure?
Oh, I'm not sure, but that's what it says.
Put on your shirt
TJZ.
so you can be like, what the fuck are these purple spots?
Okay, well, it didn't come up with a message.
Then is it backwards then? Maybe you're right. Then it is October 9th.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try.
Well, we can't. The message is done.
Well, fuck it.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know how to undo it.
See, this is weird because you have the year first, one would surmise, the month next, and then the date, not backwards, not the date first and whatever.
Yeah. All right. Let me try it again. Instruments, Enigma. Yeah. Can't do it. All right. So it's not September 9th. It's October. I thought it told us at the beginning of the mission. September 1940.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you're saying in the book.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. In the book, it's saying that. Oop.
Yeah, but then I don't understand, Captain, because you just read that off. There's no 30th month, so it is month and then day. But I gave you the September 10th, and that was wrong. So it's got to be October 9th, which is this one. You feeling me?
1940.
September on this side.
Yeah.
September 10th. Papa Juliet Zebra.
So it's actually, yeah, because there's 12. Yeah, the month is in the middle.
The month is in the middle. There's no way that that's going to be backwards.
Yep.
But I gave
Well,
you
unless, yeah, September 10th.
September 10th.
Well, unless we're supposed to look up 9, 10,
Just a minute.
which would be Papa Juliet Zebra.
I forgot to put the orange juice away. I came out to do that.
This is rotten in Denmark, cat.
I forgot.
Yeah, well, that was our first one.
HQ's probably pissed.
It was probably just like, hey, good luck. Great seeing you.
Yeah, yeah. You do good work, boys.
You're doing good work. Keep it up. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
let's go to next transit again.
So we still heading the same heading, same speed, cat?
Yeah, because we've only been going, what is that? We started at 8 o'clock, 9:10, so it's 10 o'clock now. And if I look at the navigation, it is going to take us to make our first turn. Oop. It should take us to make our first turn. It's going to take us 35 hours.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
You didn't wipe the yellow one out of there.
and it's only 10 o'clock. We've only been going 2 hours. All right, I'm going to go to transit again. All right, another message from headquarters.
Second time's the charm, cat.
All right, I guess, right? All right, so go to instruments, go to Enigma. Oh, now this time it actually has something. Look, it actually has stuff in that message. It didn't have that before. And this was only 10 minutes after the other mission. All right, so we're going to decode this. I would say let's use the Papa Juliet again. Papa Juliet Zebra.
Correct.
Papa Juliet Z. There we go. Weather report required from quadrant AN 45. Reward 3,000 renown and 2 morale. So I was watching the one video. I was watching the one video of the guy that was teaching me how to play this, and he kept saying moral instead of morale.
It's a moral dilemma.
Is it a moral? Is it a moral morale?
It's moral. It definitely is moral.
All right, so I get 2 morale back, but we're already max morale. So what that would do it would go to the left 2, but I can't go to the left 2 anymore. But we got 3,000 renown, which I don't know what the renown is.
I think your undercooked pizza is done.
Oh, I guess I could put the date. Oh, I guess is it going to be our date or the date we left in the captain's log? Probably our date. 1940. 40 09
He wants the other one of those. I got 3.
10 is when we left.
He doesn't care so much. He doesn't like his undercooked.
All right, so the captain's log is set now.
Maybe set yours on a
And I guess the renown is for like, probably going to be more for our long term, I guess. I don't know. 3,000 renown. We got 3,000 renown for decoding a message. Yay!
Very nice.
All right. And it's 10 o'clock. We've been at sea for 2 hours. All right. I'm going to check the repair this time. Look at that. We got repairs on the periscope. Going. So I unpaused it this time. All right. Next transit. Oh. Quadrant AN 93 reached. So technically we're in 93. Okay, makes sense. We're right in the corner. Right in the corner there, I guess. So let's make a dot. Let's make a red dot. And I'm going to say we're right there. Well, that's not exactly. I wanted the red dot here. There we go. Okay. So we should be there if we're tracking this correctly. How do I do micro movements? So according to this, it's going to take us 33, a little over 33 hours. We've been traveling for, I want to see how accurate this is. We've been traveling since 8 o'clock, and it's, so that's 2.5 hours. Yeah, There's 1, 2. It says 2 hours. So yeah, we've been traveling for 2 hours. Okay, it's fairly close as far as navigation goes, I guess. All right, next transit event.
Hey, Cal, is it 2 hours?
AN 66. I have no idea what the hell you're even talking about.
Well, you said it like 4 times in a row, so I figured I'd underscore it for you.
Okay, it says we're in 66 now.
Here.
Yeah.
Hi. Did you come in to say hi?
Okay, next transit event.
We're just putting away.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom.
Uh-oh. I bet know what we're doing. Oh, periscope repaired.
Da-da-da-da.
Adjustment repaired. Yay!
Good job, boys.
So now you can take the repair icon away and leave your 2 guys in. Now they can go back in the conning tower somewhere. All right. Simple enough. Okay, next transit. New maintenance item, electrical installation checkup section 6. All right, so the repair, it needs 2 guys into section 6. So I guess we do a move order, huh? So you can move your guys? Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes.
El Chifo?
I guess we
All
can
right.
move the guys from the.
Hey, you choose.
They were
You
already
choose.
Well, no. Let's move the guys from the conning tower.
Yep, that's what I would do. All right. Issuing move order. Now, that doesn't mean, you can move anybody. And it looks like our watch is about ready to get over. Oh, it did say second watch ready. Adjust order track. Okay, so I can take my order track back to the beginning, and I'm just going to make one move. All right. I like where my guys are at. And technically, this is second watch, so it's a new group of people, technically. My wife got me sweet and spicy honey Lay's potato chips. Let's see how those are.
Haters. What's
Well,
haters?
I don't, she gets me these really weird ones, and sometimes they're good, and sometimes they're like, eh. Sweet and spicy honey. Okay, I feel a little bit of heat. Not so much honey, though. So, not too sure about that one. I don't know if I shuffled these. I'm going to shuffle these really quick. All right. Well, it is noon. Should we make a meal?
Lunchtime, Captain?
Yeah, I think so. So, in order for me to make lunch, I have to have a cook. And my cook is on watch. We are under movement orders right now. So I'm going to take my circle guy and move him to the kitchen, which is in the crew's quarters. And what are my blue guys doing? Oh, those are your blue guys, not my blue guys. I have green guys. All right. Do you have anybody that's not doing anything that you want to move somewhere?
No, everybody's chilling, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. You got them where you want them. Okay.
Because if we need to change speed, we got the two dudes who change speed,
Yep.
which on the surface. We got the dudes in the electrical room repairing.
Okay.
So.
In the aft section. Okay.
Yep. Everybody else is just
Your
chilling.
blue guys are right where you want them.
Yeah, there's no need to change those cats.
Okay. Well, I'm losing one observer. Oh, I did. Did I forget to set? Oh, repairs. Okay, so we're starting 2 guys. Okay. Those are working. Instruments? How do I thought there was something else I had to set. I guess not. So let's just go ahead and cook up a meal here. All right. So get 1. Get 2. Bread and a... So we can get tuna fish sandwich already. Then get 3. No lemons. All right. Well, the best one to have is the combination of 3. So ham, eggs, ham. Is that eggs? Yeah, ham,
Bacon
eggs.
on this boat, cat?
No bacon. We got tuna.
We have sausage at least and some kraut?
Yeah, the ham is considered sausage.
Okay.
Potatoes. So we got eggs, ham, and onion. And I think that makes us ham, eggs, and onion is a casserole. So we're our first meal, our first lunch is gonna be a casserole. Today's meal is casserole. Then I'm gonna get 3 more. Tuna, ham, and lemon. So our next meal, whenever we decide to do that, we only have to feed them once a day. But if we decide to do more, the more morale we get back. We haven't been really losing morale yet. But I want to at least get 1 meal out of the way. All right, so as far as orders, I gave a movement order, and then I gave an order to prepare lunch. Right, because that is an order, right? New course, new speed, new depth. That was a maneuvering. Prepare meals is safety and crew management. Oh, right. But prepare a meal, I gave the order. Oh, it just doesn't cost him an activation.
Directly do it. Right.
Yeah.
The question again, Captain.
Hmm.
In the random ailments, when is that? It just pops up in the computer and says, "Oh, somebody's got an ailment."
Correct.
So we're waiting on that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the whole time this has been ticking off. So, and we are in quadrant AN 63 now.
Woohoo!
Well, we're moving right along.
Yeah, for sure. We're tugging away.
Next one should be what, 37?
Yep.
Transit. Oh,
Uh-oh.
the enemy has raised alarm. Okay, what does that mean?
Great.
Oh shit!
Great.
How did we not? Oh my God! I haven't had observers. Hull breach section 1 is flooding.
God damn it. Here, right?
All right.
Fuck.
So section 1, is that section 1, or is it? Oh,
Whoa, whoa.
nah, that's not what I want to do. Or is
Oh, was it
this is section 1 right here?
Oh, but then it's not the same as here, then, Captain.
No.
Section 1 is here.
Well, section 1 is the second section of the front of the ship.
Okay.
So that's the front of the ship. That's section 1. Well, this is like the first section.
Right,
Dive. Bill Beto says dive.
But not down here, Cap. That'll
Well-
be section 5, then.
Yeah. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set the number of observers that I had on the deck.
You've always had, like, at least 3 or 4.
Yes, I have 3 up there now, but I had 4. But because I didn't have any set, the computer didn't know anybody was up there looking, so that's why this ship got right up on top of us.
God damn it. What's up,
Yeah.
Bill?
So, we're going to do this. We're going to reset the puzzle.
But wait, Cap. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I doing the front end of the ship? Or
Not the very front. You're doing,
The section afterwards.
yes, the section after it. All right, so go ahead and rotate them all before I start the thing up. I have it paused. I'm going to let you rotate all the pieces so you can see the words. The correct way.
I guess that's the correct way. My German's a little rusty, Captain.
Yes, they all look like.
They're
Oh,
like-
this one's upside down.
Is it?
Yes. See, Mookin Snoggin magazine.
Okay. Mugen. Got it.
All right. So, I'm going to help you. I didn't have time to study this, but
Nor did I. But one day an Autobot shall rise from our ranks.
yes. So we need section 1, which is not the front of the ship, but the next section to it. Right?
Yes.
And if you would agree that these two pieces right here probably go together, that looks like the front of the ship.
No, that's the Ass of the ship, Captain. That's the aft section.
Okay, here's a quick thing, Bob. You look at this. Look at these things. See these numbers across the bottom?
Right.
Those are hull numbers. So
Cat.
yeah.
See that?
So if you
So
put those in
266.
order,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are we started?
Okay, we haven't
Did I
started yet. Okay, you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Go. We have 2 minutes.
I thought it was 3.
And I can't help you because once I switch over to tabletop, it stops the timer.
No.
Once you think you have section 1, I can press sealed. You don't have to do them all, just get section 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the. What's the one before it? To be minus 10 or 12. Me and the cat. Here. No. Shit. Thought I had minus 10 or 12.
1 minute.
We're gonna lose that section, Cap. No.
I'm going to pause it at 30 seconds. Only because, man, it takes forever using this method of
Like I'm looking for a down piece here. But it doesn't fit. I don't think it fits because that's torpedoed. Yeah, I'm looking at a good shit, Cap. No.
well, I think this piece and this piece go next to each other. 90. Well, that might go together. Yeah, that definitely goes together. This one definitely goes next to it.
I wish they all had the minus markers, Captain. They don't all have them. Like it would really help me if they had
Yeah,
that.
well, they do, but you can like barely see it. There's a 30 there.
This is 65.
Yeah.
This is a 45.
There's a 14 right
There's
here.
a positive 14. We still in the negative area.
3820. This has got the conning tower on it, so that's in the middle of the boat. That's the conning tower there. So these two go together like this, roughly, with something in between it. this one. This one goes up here in between these.
Oh, this is here. That goes together. That doesn't go here.
Yeah.
That doesn't fit there.
Yeah, that does that not go there?
I don't think so. Look at this.
Yeah.
No loading. There should be a T up there.
This is going to go here.
That's right.
This one's upside down. That's why this confused you. This one's upside down. This one goes like here.
Oh, that's section 1 right there, Cap.
This is section 1?
Here. Oh no. I was incorrect anyway. It looked like section 1. See? Or was I right? No, maybe I was right. Yep, I'm right. That goes here. We're just missing the part that goes here then.
Hey, Molo! It's got to be that one then. Yeah. So this is section 1.
That's section 1 right there. Well, how long did I take, Cap?
That's section 6. So that's the other end. So the beginning of the boat, this is section 1 right there. I'd already had it together.
So this one's it.
This one's it. So section 1 is at the beginning. It is, remember? So this says section 1 here, the bow section, but section 1 is actually the... Yeah, no, that is the bow section. Section 1 is the bow. Because this is the front of the boat.
It's just printed wrong on here. It's backwards.
Yes, it is backwards because 1 is on the right-hand side on the blueprints, but on the game board, the bow is on the left.
Okay.
Okay. So we had it quite a while ago because I put those pieces together. So now that I know the bow is 0 and 1 and 2 is the next section. So I'm gonna say we sealed it. All right, so we need to... What the fuck did we run into? Oh, we have a destroyer. A couple of destroyers. And we're going to keep getting the shit bombed out of us. Yeah. See, now we have another hull breach in in 4. Now we have another hull breach, but in location 4, section 4. All right, so Molo, this is a board game called U-boat. U-boot. It's actually not U-boat, but U-boot. It's a 4-player game, which we only have 2 of us here. So it's a little bit harder to do with that many people. So I'm going to say, Bob, that yes, we failed this mission. And we're going to try it again because we screwed up and didn't have any observers, even though we had observers. So we should have been able to see these ships before they got close to us. And now all they're doing is kicking our ass. So technically, we would need to dive.
John.
So I'm going to see what happens when we dive. So I'm going to say that's sealed. And we're going to dive.
See, Bill Beto had the right answer.
There's a fire in section 4.
Fire in section 4.
Johnny.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's. I did the hull breach, so we're not even going to worry about that. I dove, so I'm going to. I dove to 20. I have to give a movement order. So I need a movement order to move my guys. I need a dive order to dive my guys. We're going to take these 4 guys right here. We're going to move them down into the crew section for right now until I figure out what I'm going to do with them.
Nice.
And you have a fire. Where was the fire?
In section 4.
Oh, well, I'm not going to move them to section 4 then.
Sure, Captain. They're all having a good time. Roasting marshmallows.
We're just going to move them into the conning room.
I'm like, all right. If they're gonna hit there, maybe they'll urinate on it.
Right? All right, so we need to be able to fight the fire. And where's the fire extinguisher at?
It's in section 5.
In section 5 in the engine room. So one of the engineers is going to have to go fight the fire.
Right. He's gonna pick it up.
Yep.
He's gonna go fight the fire.
Yep. All right. And I'm going to assume that's all there is needed. Fire in section 4. Place a fire token in that section and decrease morale by 1. Okay. So let's lower morale by 1. I'll adhere to that. I need a morale card. Somebody's got insomnia and assign this to a player. I'll do that in a minute. Oh, the captain. The captain has insomnia. Okay, fair enough. He's exhausted. I need what are those? Pills? I need pills. Okay. That couldn't have come at the worst time right there. I have insomnia. And because I'm exhausted, I can't do anything. The captain. Yeah, this mission's screwed up, Bob. All right, we went to a depth. Where are we at? Depth of 20 meters. So change your depth marker to 20. And I'm going to say we restart. What do you say, Bob?
I say we restart. What do you say, Captain?
Yeah, I think so because the observer part was very, very important. Very important. All right. So just restart your game. Yeah. And I'm going to stop this one. I'm not even going to go to menu and I'm going to go what? Menu.
I can just table flip. Should I come?
Yeah, just reflip. Yeah, flip it, reset it. However you start a new game. Oh.
Oh, we're falling. Wait, we're falling into the ocean, Captain.
All right, play game, new game, single mission, first patrol. We're going to play on easy.
Is it loading us back to where you were?
All right. Oh,
Is it?
that you got to reload the game because this still has all of our old stuff on it. Don't reload the save game. Just download it again. Because see, this still has our markings on it from before. Yeah. There we go. All right, so this one, the same thing again. We're in AN 95. And we want to go up to AF. Oh, what the hell was that? Draw a line. AN 95. Why does it keep doing that? I don't want it to do that. AN 95. I'm going to take it right. We're just going to go right to there. All right. So that being said, we need to move all of our people in the right order. Move all your, I suppose we could say the top is the first watch. And the bottom is the second watch. That just, so we don't have to move the shit. But let's put the people in the right spots where we want them. All of my green guys are going to go up on observe, 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 and observe. Okay, so I have 4 observers. So make sure I set that. Captain. All right, I want circle and triangle. Where's my white triangle? Right there. I want him in the torpedo room. I want this guy here also. Right? Yeah, he doesn't need to be in the coding machine area. You need 1 engineer, or you need 2 engineers. Yep, okay, you got it.
2 engineers in the engine room, Captain?
Yes, in order to change speed and course, we needed 2 guys in each, right?
Yeah.
And course change is also you? Or is that me?
Course change is also me.
My first officer is course change.
Those are my blue guys.
Those are your blue guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're in the conning tower room.
And then you need your other guys in the radio room.
And the radio guys.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
I learned quick, Cap.
Yep. All right. I'd say we're ready to start. So I need to just give us our course. So, well, first thing I'm going to do is an order course change and speed. Since we're starting in the area where it should be. So our course is going to be doesn't look too straight. There we go. Course is going to be 3, 3, 8, 9, 3, 3, 9. Course 3, 3, 9. Okay.
Speed, Captain.
Start mission. All right. Start mission, and speed is going to be full ahead.
Captain, full ahead.
And course 3, 3, 9. Okay. We have a maintenance torpedo data computer adjustment, section 3. So, do you want a movement order to get 2 guys there?
There's already 1 guy there.
Well, I still have to do a movement order for you to move one of your other guys over. You got one in.
2 people?
I don't know. Let's look. Repairs. Yes, 2 guys. Yep.
So the engine room's underway. So we can get. I guess I can move.
Well, you got 1 guy in the officers' quarters, section 2. I just move him over.
Enigma. Right?
Oh.
No, he's not.
No, the blue guys are.
Right. All right. Yeah, I can move him into here, Captain. When you give.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and give such order. So let's move that. Another movement order. There we go. And begin repair with 2 guys. Okay. Anything else? Oh, set observers. See?
Again, Captain.
Set observers. Observers. I have 4 of them. Oh, that's water. It's like, what the hell is on my scope? Okay, I have 4 observers. I can go look at them anytime I want. All right, let's start off a little better this time, Bob. Mission 2 of SS Monkey Butt.
Would you say this is number 2 coming out of Monkey Butt?
Monkey Butt number 2. Yes. All right, let's update our log. So, what U-boat are we going to be in now? You what? Give me a number.
What was that, Cap?
Give me a U-boat number. We were U-boat 44 last time. 56?
Alert 1, alert 1. Incoming emergency action message.
SS Monkey Butt 2. Chief Engineer is Bob.
I am
You are
Roberto.
you are also first officer? Yes.
I am Roberto, first officer. With my compadres Juan Carlos, Juan Ramon, Juan Jose. In Germany, we went from Mexico to Germany to.
Yeah. Okay, and we are 1940.
Okay. So you're right the first
1940.
time then, Captain.
Yes.
Cool.
09. I'm sorry. Yeah, September 10th.
9/10.
Yes. 9/10. That's confusing.
It is. I really wish I didn't have it this way.
All
I
right.
get it. Sometimes you put the month, the day before the month.
Right.
Sometimes, but the year before, it's so.
All right. So we have the repairs going on currently. Yes. Okay. Anything else you want to do? I'm going to transit.
Is there chest on board the boat, Captain?
Oh, did you get your? Oh, did you get all your stuff? Um, the kits where you wanted them, and all the fire extinguishers and all that.
Oh shit! Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I missed that.
Okay. Yeah, you got to get those set. So you can put them wherever. I don't care. I would put them like where we talked about, where it makes sense.
This is what electrical cable.
Yep.
Aquí. This is what.
And in the control room, fire extinguisher in the engine room. I think that's a good idea. The pump, yeah, that could be anywhere, right?
Literally, we got to move it to where we're gonna.
Yeah.
When the rebreather is turned.
You already got the light in there. It can go in the officer's quarter. You can go there. Okay. All right. Well, then you need to set the. You already got speed set, depth is set. Yeah.
On the surface, all full speed.
We got our degree setting 339. All right. Transit. All right. A new message from HQ.
Excellent.
All right. So, instrument. Enigma. Yeah, look. See, there's an Enigma code. All right. We're going to decode it. I got to give you an order to decode it. Where's my orders? Right there. So, in order to decode it, and one person in position. Is it the same Juliet?
Same day? If it's the same day, then yes.
Yeah, 9/10/1940, September 10th.
Yes.
Juliet.
Papa Juliet.
Oh, is it Papa
Ed,
Juliet or Juliet Papa?
Papa Juliet.
Are you sure?
Aye, Captain.
Okay,
Papa Juliet Zebra.
Papa Juliet Z Zebra. Yep, there we go. Okay, weather report, reward 2 morale. Okay, we're not down morale, so yep. Okay.
Set up HQ.
I had to step away. My wife was really, really nice to me. I don't know what that means. All right, AN 93 reached. Oh, another message from headquarters, Bob.
Same date?
Yep, still the same date, so. There's no message there. So I'm not sure. You said Papa Juliet.
Dead.
Yeah, there's no message. So I don't know why it came up. So I'm going to go transit again. Repair completed, TDC. So your repair is done.
Woohoo! Good work, boys.
Transit. Okay. What do we got? Second watch. Oh. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Bob.
Daddy?
We have a repair in torpedo tube 2, section
Okay.
1. We have one in section 2, section 6.
Wait. Section 2. Section 6.
Mm-hmm. Section
Holy
1,
crap.
we have section 1, 2 in section 2, and 1 in section 6.
Wait, 2 in section 2.
Yep.
Alright, we don't have enough hands to clean all this, Cap.
Right. You're going to have to do them one at a time.
One priority.
Alright.
What are they?
All right. So the first one in section 1 is a torpedo tube checkup.
Yeah.
One in section 2 is a battery checkup and a radio tuning. And then in 6 is rudder hydraulic checkup. So these are maintenance items.
Okay, so tell me there's only one guy needed for each of them. Check. We're not taking any apart or we're not fixing anything.
That would be a negatory.
What? No, Cat. There's no way I'm assigning 2 cats to check on one item. That doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. 2, 2, 2. And... Oh, no. The radio tuning only takes one guy.
Alright, so...
Oh, the rudder takes 3 guys.
I'm sorry, what? So let's do this, Cap.
Okay.
Check the rudder. Literally use
3 guys.
most of my cats.
Mm-hmm.
Move him. Oh, I need to move over the cat.
Okay. Let me give you a move order. Okay, you got a move order.
Sending these clowns here. And then what was the one that only needed one? The radio?
The radio in section 2.
I'm gonna move him up to section 2 so we can do at least two checks up at once.
All right. So you're doing 3 in hydraulics
And 1 in the radio.
and 1 in the radio
Correct.
and 1 in the radio. Okay. So the only thing you don't have working on is the battery check, correct?
Yes.
And the
torpedo.
battery check and the torpedo check.
Correct.
Okay. All right, we'll transit. Let's see. We did a watch change, so that resets. Oh, we did a watch change. When did we do the watch change? At noon, and then these all came in at noon. So I'm going to say we did the order to move everything, and then we did watch change. So that resets my my orders. So I'm going to say we're fresh. That was all on last watch that we set all that stuff. Because it all came in at the same time. It all came in at noon. All right. So and at noon, I'm also going to give the order. At noon, I also gave the order to do a lunch.
What are you having for lunch, Cap?
What are we having for lunch? Let's see. What are we having for lunch? Well, there's a can of tuna. There's an onion and a potato.
What is potato?
And then, oh, we have another can of tuna. And we have bread. And we have lemon. Shit. So the best we can do here.
I'm to the tuna sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Is tuna sandwich. Because there's no tuna sandwich with onion, right?
Oh, we add onions. We do add onions to our tuna, Cap.
No. Tuna can only be a 2-dish item.
Oh, okay.
The only thing you can make out of tuna is tuna fish sandwiches. That's it. Tuna's not used for anything else. Can't even make a casserole out of it. Which is bullshit. I've had tuna casserole and I hated it.
I've never had tuna casserole, thank God.
All right. All right. And for the next lunch, though, oh shit. We got lemons again. We got tuna again. And we got eggs. Oh no. We can't make anything out of that. So our cook sucks. Oh,
That's so good.
and I had to move my cook. My cook was triangle. So I'm going to move triangle down to the crew's quarters and then change the number of observers to 3. So what that does by changing the number is the distance you can see them at.
Oh.
That's why I say if you got guys that aren't doing anything, put them up there observing.
Oh, okay.
So these guys are all, I got to put observe markers, technically. All right, technically we should have slid the watch standards down, but since we're not flipping or moving, I'm just going to leave them where they're at. That'll be a mechanic for the next time we play where we're a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right. So I should have just one order mark. No, I did that all at noon. I did lunch. I ordered the repairs. Everything happened at watch changeover. Okay. Let's go to transit. We are in AN 66 now. We're right in the corner there. Okay. And everything else, you know what? I'm going to issue, since I already created lunch, and the next meal is going to be shit. I'm going to go ahead and issue a move order and move my guy back up. So we have 4 guys.
4
Don't
guys
you
in
think?
maximum conning tower, Captain?
No, you could have as many guys as you want up there.
Okay, so,
I just don't see... I mean, I could move my torpedo guys up there, I suppose. And they could help observe, but they don't have the observation skill.
Yeah, none of my guys have observation. Well, no, this guy has an observation skill.
He has the binoculars?
This is the gunner. No, he is the gunner.
Yeah.
He's gunner.
So none of those guys, yeah.
Yeah, that's so leave it. My engineers either, Captain.
Yeah.
None of them have the binoculars.
See, the only extra guys we really technically have are 2 guys in the torpedo room.
And we need them for the torpedoes.
If we ever need torpedoes, yes.
If you ever need to fire them, yes.
I would rather have them already there.
They're sitting there playing with their Game Boys. Did they have Game Boys in 1940s?
Yeah, all boys have a Game Boy. It's just a joystick.
Ah, I see. Not a gamepad. Got it.
All right, so I issued his move order. All right, transit then. AN 63 reached.
What are we looking like?
Yep. 63. This is about where we got last time, and we got the shit stomped out of us.
Yes. Yes.
But we have 4 guys up there observing now. See, I forgot to change that. At least we have 4 guys instead of 0.
0 guys back.
Transit? Repair completed in hydraulic 6.
Excellent.
All right. So do you want a move order to move them to another spot?
Correct.
Blood! How are you, my friend? We're playing a little U-boot. Not U-boat. U-boot.
All right, so I got my move order, Cap.
You have your move order now. Yes.
Thank you, Captain. I need 2 guys to fix. What was the second one in the room 2, Cap?
So you need 2 guys in the torpedo tube section 2 and 2 guys in battery section 2.
Battery section 2.
Yeah, and you're halfway done with the radio in section 2. So right now,
order.
yeah, I gave you a move order, so you can move anybody anywhere. Yeah, I appreciate that, Blood. So yeah, we're doing a little Saturday gaming, or Sunday gaming. So section 2 and section 1.
Okay, so I got 2 guys in the battery in section 2.
2 guys in 2.
2 guys in 2.
Okay, 2 guys in 2. Okay.
One in the 2. One in 1.
1 in 1.
Preparing for the other one.
Well, he can work on it. It's just going to go slower.
Okay, then yeah, have him start it. Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. It says start.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I can't start it until there's 2 people. Okay.
They're ready.
Yeah.
He's ready for the radio guy to finish.
Okay. All right. Well, we just had our, what did we have for lunch?
Tuna?
Tuna sandwiches? Tuna sandwiches?
Yes, sir. What's for dinner? More tuna.
Yeah. We had tuna sandwiches. All right, and we're going to transit. Merchant detected.
Oh.
Contact 1, merchant detected. All right. Where did it say it was? Merchant detected? It didn't. Doesn't say. Okay, I got to go find it.
Merchant vessels.
Oh, shit, there's 2 of them.
Ooh.
They're straight ahead of us.
Are they now?
Yes.
I'm dying to see what the firing solution in this game is going to be like.
Okay. So here's, oh, right here, merchant. Bearing 1, 4.5 nautical miles. Course and bearing. All right, let me get over to this. So bearing is 1. Course is 1. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, I've been doing, no, course 3. Their course is 149. So their heading is 149.
Oh.
No, that's not right because that moved me. So it's the other way around. Heading 339, bearing 1, course, what did I say, 149? 149. See, that's not right either. Our course, oh yeah, that's the firing arc. Okay, they're going this, yeah, they're going right across us. All right, so let's go to all stop. I issue an order for all stop. They're literally going to come right in front of us.
I'll stop, Captain.
Okay. Speed.
Still on the surface.
I'll stop. Need 2 guys in section 5, yes?
Oh shit. We do not have 2 guys in section 5, Captain.
Okay, so I'm going to issue a move order. Hold on. I need to issue
We got
2
4
orders.
repairs.
Move order. Well, you just leave it the way it is. I'll pause it. I need a move order to move all of our guys in and that, and then we're going to dive.
Wait. I'm gonna move the right guys though. It's the circle and the triangle. Circle is always correct on that. And then the triangle. Circle and triangle. Are we gonna dive, Cap?
Yeah, I think we'll dive to periscope depth.
Diving is. So we also need.
Okay,
where's
so
the
let's
diving room?
put him in the crew's quarters. What the hell?
This is the diving control, right? In the where the conning tower is.
Dive? Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the other 2 here so we can dive. All stop, and then diving.
Well, but you don't do diving, do you?
Yes. The
Oh, you
ballast
do.
tanks, right?
Yep, ballast tanks, yeah. Okay, last guy's coming down. All right, weather deck's clear. Go ahead and give us depth of 10.
Right, Captain.
Periscope depth.
for dive! Dive.
Periscope depth.
There we go. So yeah, we need first officer in section 3. My first officer is my green guy? Yeah. Right? No, the first officer's blue. See, all these cards are the wrong way again because we started over.
Section 3, Cap.
All right, so yeah, we need first officer in section 3.
We're done.
Okay, and then we need chief engineer. We need in 3, 5, and 6 because you got to move to the electrics now. So you need 2 guys in section 6.
Still don't have enough people to do all that, Captain.
Well, you got to move your guys from 5 to 6 because we're going to
Did we already
battery.
stop, right?
Huh?
Did we already stop engine? Where are we currently at, Captain? We stopped moving, right?
Yes,
And we dived.
and we dove.
Okay. Alright. So which engineers do this? The engineers could do the I guess any engineer could do it, right?
Yes. We do which part?
The speed. Oh no, mentira.
Yeah, you got to have the speed control. Well, you don't have to. Any engineer can do it.
It's just gonna cost them
It's just going to cost you a thing. So you need your 2 dive guys, which is your 2 machinists, circle and triangle in the conning room. And then you need your other 2 guys, your chief engineer and your other machinist, your triangle and hexagon. They need to be in the control room. Or no. Yeah, the control. Yes, in section 6. Yes. Yep. That's engine speed. Yep. And I got my guys in torpedo. Everybody else is in the conning tower.
This is what you call red alert, Cap?
Yeah.
Anything starts red?
All right. So let me go back to this. This is our computer. We are going. What's our course? Our course is 339. That's about like that. And I have 2 merchant ships. I don't know if they're small vessels or what. And they're 4.5, 5 nautical miles out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are heading. Shit. Like that. So we need to change our course, our heading, to, if they're going 149, they're going 149. I need, they're going 149. They're going just like that. We need to turn. Yes. We need to turn. So we're teed with them. We need to go to like, to intercept them.
Angle.
We need to be at like that. So we need to turn to 55. So we need
Right, Cap.
heading 55. I'm going to activate another move order. Or a course change.
There's a lot of people in the conning room.
Yes. And we are going to 55. Oops.
Alright, people are in. Turning, Captain. Turning the boat.
Okay. Now this should give us a perfect angle on them. Broadside shot. And we are in sector AN 63 when we reach this. Yes. So we have contact in AN 63. 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 miles out. Okay. Where's my periscope? It looks like I have 2 merchants. So we're going to wait a little bit. Let's see, if they're traveling at 8, let me get my travel stick out. I don't know if that's right. That's saying it's going to be 18 hours. They're 5 miles out. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Because that's scaled for this, not my tactical chart. So if they're traveling, yeah, I have 2 contacts, contact 1 and contact 2. They're both traveling the same. So realistically, when they get here, I should be almost 1.5 nautical miles away if they're traveling in the right direction. If I got the tactical map done correctly. So let's just go back to Periscope. How fast should we go for, like 3 minutes and check them?
Yeah. I wouldn't go too fast, Cat. Because we're dead in the water, right? We dead stop.
Yeah.
They're going to be cruising in front of us.
Okay. Did we get our course change done? Yeah, 55, right?
Yes.
Oh, I did not change our course. 55. I forgot. I said to change course, but I didn't change course.
In the actual computer?
Yeah. It's changing now. Yeah. Okay. That's much better. Yeah, because now they're at like almost 300 because they're coming at us at an angle. And they both look like freighters. And then what'll happen is when they get to 55, we should be at perfect shooting distance. No, actually, when they get to 0. When they get to 0, yeah, we'll be teed up on them. All right, so let's advance time a little more. Let's go a little faster. Ah, shit. Okay, that was way too much. Okay, so yep, I have the captain there. Contact 1. Contact 1. We're going to fire 1 torpedo or 2, Bob? Might as well fire 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then contact 2. We're going to fire 2 torpedoes. Oh, okay. No, let's do this. Hold on. Let's do... We have 2 steam and 2 electric. I want to fire one of each at each. So contact 1, I'm going to fire 1 steam, 1 electric, and then contact 2, I'm going to fire 1 steam, 1 electric. And I think I'm just going to fire the steams for right now. Crew in position, yes. Okay, tube 1's flooded. Oh, no, not that one. Oh well. All right, so I fired 2 at target 1 and 1 at target 2. What the hell is that? Torpedo wake detected by enemy.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
They saw the fish in the water, Cat.
Yeah, does that mean they moved? Does that mean they moved out of the way? All right, I fired the last torpedo at number 2. I got to at least destroy one of them. All right, we got one of them, for fuck's sake.
We did?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to reload a torpedo. Of course, we could flip our ass end around and shoot him. So that would mean we would need... Okay, first of all, let's see exactly where he's at. All right, so it says he's at... Still going at 129. He's at 43 degrees from us. So technically he is sitting right... .43, right? He's at bearing 43. So somewhere like there. And we're bearing 0. So I need to turn. God damn it, I need to issue another course change. All right, course change. We want to be... Okay, if he's bearing 43, we need to come to bearing 43, right? No.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
So he is... Contact course is there. If I went heading... say 50. No. Yeah, 50 would put me at 100. Yes. Okay, so we need to go heading 100. So course change, heading 100. Okay, that was my course change order. Yep, perfect. 1.2 nautical miles at bearing 359. Okay, go to periscope. Perfect setup. Oh, but I need to be backwards. So no, I need to be 180 out from that. So I need to be 100. I need to be what, 280, so I can fire my aft torpedo. Yes. So that's what I really wanted, was course 280. Now let's go to periscope. And we should be, as soon as we get there, then I'll fire. Oh, God damn it. I got to issue a move order to move those guys to the aft computer, to the aft tube now. And that means I got to take a morale shit. Okay. All right, so I've done that. And let's fire.
Torpedoes in the water.
Torpedoes in the water. Almost there.
Almost there.
Ah, missed.
Ah.
Well, we could surface. shoot it with the deck gun.
If you do that, then I can move these cats up to the top.
Yeah. I have to issue another move order.
Okay.
Which means another
These guys need to be
another morale.
ballast room.
I don't have to take a morale shit, but random sailor. White circle has a finger.
What the hell? What happened?
Dislocated finger.
Well, I can throw some ointment on that cat.
When a dislocated finger.
Place it on the token and place a when activating this sailor for
Yeah.
support. Alright, but he's exhausted. He's
No, well, he just got one activation token is all, which is fine. Just leave it at that. We'll fix it here.
Fix it after we shoot.
We'll fix it after we shoot.
Okay.
So which means the movement order was to surface and to move. Surface and move. So I need 2 morales. I need another morale. And then we're going to go to surface. So let me change that. Depth.
Circle and square. Move that to here, to the gas engine, right? The diesel.
God damn it, I got to take another order because I got to turn the boat because the gun's at the front of the boat, not the back.
Okay. Move my gunners.
And I got to turn the boat to match them. They are at oh. Do I use that? No. Depth. Oh, I thought it didn't depth change. Okay. We're coming up. Observers, I'm putting all 4 up there. And then how many guys you putting up?
2 guys in the depth gun.
2?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have 6 up there?
But wait, so do we need 2 guys to man the front gun?
Oh, I'm putting I don't know. Hold on. I've got a reverse course here. They're at 190. They're basically at 195. So I need to change that from 195. That will go 0.
Well, thank you very much. Can I be in charge for a while?
So I need to change my heading, which I already did the course change. I'm going to just change it to 0. Okay. And then we're going to go to our deck gun, which is armament. deck gun. You need 3 people up there.
3 people on that one deck gun?
Yep, 3 people with deck gun bullets.
Then we can't steer the ship.
Well, the turning was done before then.
Okay. So I'll leave the triangle out there then. And we'll take
That's elevation.
No, not you. Then I'll take the circle guy with us then. Stop it.
Fuck me.
Alright. So now we got 3 pendejos on the gun. 1 pulling the trigger and 2 holding the gun.
Holy shit. I'm like a long ways away.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Bearing 119.
Well, from Bonnie Gurney. A lot of people have actually done that.
Course. 119.
Is that Bonnie Gurney? Yeah. Think you've been to it, huh?
Course 119. Let's go ahead and go half ahead.
Alright,
'Cause-
Captain.
Because what I forgot was I get, for sinking a ship, I get 3
Morale.
morale. Yeah. So I didn't have to take all that morale. So I'm actually going to put this one back. Did we go half? Is that what we did?
Alright, Captain. Half ahead.
Okay. And I need to go move my guys because I didn't move them up to the deck yet. Between running the computer and everything else. There's my observers. And we have 6 observers. Oh, it's turning. It says its course is 129 now. Speed 7 knots. All right, let's increase to full speed.
Hi, Captain. Full speed ahead.
Okay, we're closing distance 1.5 now. I don't know what the range on this thing is. Okay, that pauses it. Kind of lost track of my orders.
A lot happened really quickly, Captain.
Yeah. Well, there's just so many. I mean, I should be turning more again because he's zigzagging. See, now he's at course 13129, but we're getting closer. He's bearing 13, so I should move over 13. See, and that's just, man, that's another order. You know what I'm saying? It's just, wow, that's a lot. And I don't know what this other percentage is up in the other corner. That must be damage. How much damage I've done to him. Yeah, I'm going to change course again. I'm at 119. I'm going to go another 20 degrees. 25 degrees. Let's go. Yeah, let's go 25 degrees. So 134. Nope, see, that's not enough. Oh, it would have been 144. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yep, I didn't add the other 10. Oh, I hit that. That's percentage damage is what that is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I missed. 56% damage. Oh, it went down.
Nice. But
Contact
am I
1
shooting with the
sunk.
deck gun?
Yes,
Okay.
by shooting it with the deck gun.
Good job, boys.
Yeah, and that just increased our morale by another 3. So technically that puts us back up here to the beginning. And I would say that's a good stream and that's a good game. What do you think?
We did good, Captain.
I think we did. I think we did.
The only thing I don't understand is the why the purpose of this book then for identification. Like, do we have to identify? We just
Well, I
see
think that
something?
would have been, contact 1, we would have wrote in the log. Contact 1 would have been this type of ship.
Okay.
So let's see. Finish mission. Yes. Let's see where we're at. Finish mission. Number of ships sunk 2, 1,300 tons. Or 13,000 tons. We got a D rating.
We didn't do so good.
Well, we had a minus 20% difficulty modifier. See, and I thought we decoded a thing, and we should have got 3,000 renown. It says renown awarded none. Primary mission, primary objective sunk 13,000 tons. So we got our primary. I don't know what our secondaries were. Number of planes shot down. I didn't remember seeing any secondary objectives. See, I think the renown is for like doing the campaign. Because see, when I play a game, new game, I can do a campaign. It plays through all the missions included in the game. Linked will allow you to be played in the setup. Linked missions described more detail. Okay, we'll back then. Linked missions. The game is saved after each successful mission and data saved along with the filled in captain's log sheet. Now this is just how to go from one linked mission to the next. Okay, well, that's all right. Still, that was a fun game. I enjoyed it.
Is it good?
I mean, I think it would have been a lot more exciting with 4 people. We didn't have to do quite so much. I could have just concentrated on being the captain, and then the first officer could have had the computer. And I guess streaming wise, that would have been me. So I wouldn't be the captain. So we need to get somebody who wants to captain the boat to give the orders where to go, blah, blah, blah. Oh, did we? Who had the dislocated finger? I did. Right? Didn't I have the dislocated finger?
Somebody had it.
I thought I did. Yeah. Circle. My circle guy. My circle guy. Yeah, that's who has it. And all I needed was ointment for a dislocated
Put
finger.
some ointment on that piece. How the
Yeah,
hell?
right. I just what?
Okay.
So that was good. I enjoyed it. I mean, I think, like I said, I think it was 4 players. There is a electronic version of this coming out, and it looks just like U-boat. But obviously the electronic version. Oh, I don't know. Did you look to see if the electronic version was multiplayer?
I didn't check. But it looks just like this, like with little dudes and everything, right?
Yeah. Let me look at my wish list. See if I can find it really quick and I can see. Because I think I put it on my wish list. And one at the bottom, I'm sure. Yeah, U-boat. U-boat, the board game digital edition. And it says single player.
Ah,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Well, if that's all they're going to do is make it U-boat, I'd rather play U-boat. Because
Right?
U-boat's a hell of a game, especially if it's single player. So, but anyway. Yeah. Interesting game. I mean, I enjoyed it. It's, I mean, we didn't have too many catastrophes. Had a lot of maintenance.
A lot of maintenance.
It's like all of a sudden the submarine went kaput,
Yeah,
kaput. See, and I put the fact that we had 7 people in observation, but I don't think your 3 guys technically work as observers because they're not observing, they're operating the deck gun. So I think I should have just left that at 4. So I think that's one mistake I made.
But with so many people, Captain, do you really need that many people to operate one deck gun?
Yes. The way I understand it, 2 people actually move and elevate the gun. One shoots and turns, and the other one raises and lowers. And then the other guy loads.
Wow.
So yeah, even in U-boat, there's 3 guys on the gun. You can do it with 2, but you don't shoot as fast in U-boat. But then there's limited deck gun ammo too, and there's no limit to this ammo. But the hydrophones were cool. But I don't know if I needed to issue an order just to do the hydrophones. See, that wouldn't be right. It's the whole order issuing thing I got to get, as captain, you need to get down. We didn't make it very far from our start. We didn't even make it up into AF. Sup, bad guy? Hey, we were just ending the stream. If you haven't seen this game, this is something that you might, if you have Tabletop Simulator, bad guy, this is something that's actually kind of fun. And we're looking for a couple more players. So it's actually a board game that has a computer game to assist. And there are 4 players. There's a captain, there's a chief engineer, there's a navigator, and a first officer. And the first officer runs the computer. And that can be on your phone, on your iPad. It could be actually on your computer. I don't know if you were watching before. Let me start up the program really quick. I got to reshrink the window every time. So here's the program. And then what you do is you play a game, new game, single mission, choose which mission you want to do, gives you the parameters, and this tells you everything you need to know. You set your course and speed, and in order when you set your speed, you have to have 2 guys in the engineering section that have this symbol attached to their cards. So you can see, let me go to the chief engineer here. So the chief engineer is here, and he has got 4 guys, and they each have these 2 symbols. So these 2 guys need to be in section 5 right here in the engine room to be able to change the speed of the ship. And that's basically the way the game works, is that you have to have people in key positions, key parts of the boat in order for them to do stuff. You have to have, like, my torpedo guys, they fired the last aft torpedo, but normally they're up here at the front, and setting up the torpedoes, loading them, firing them, and then reloading the tubes, which I never did reload. Yeah, and this is actually a board game. You can actually order and play this board game in real life board game. This is using Tabletop Simulator, which is simulating the board game. But if you ordered and bought the board game, you'd get all these pieces, and you'd have all this stuff to set up, which would be a nightmare.
A little bit crazy.
It would probably take you longer to set up the board game than it would be to play it. But
that's why you spend a ton of money, Captain, on those expensive board game tables where you can just put the top on it.
yes, and just leave it. Yeah,
Just leave it.
you set it up and leave it.
You leave it.
But see, I don't mind using Tabletop Simulator, provided the game's there and everything on the board works. But I mean, you know, you move your pieces around. You have maintenance that you have to do on board the ship. You have repairs that have to be done. Our first mission, if you go back and watch the stream, we had observers on the deck, but I forgot to tell the computer I had observers on the deck, and we ran right into a destroyer. And he, pounded the shit out of us.
It's in the name, Captain.
Yes, it's in the name. Destroyed. So, thanks for jumping in the stream back, guy. I appreciate everybody who jumped in the stream. We were just about ready to end. We just finished our mission. We destroyed 2 freighters. We had to take one out with the deck gun and the other out with torpedoes. I don't know what the hell happened with the first set of torpedoes. Maybe we weren't close enough. I know they saw the bubbles is what it said. But, you know, damn, we missed with all of them. Now, I know the steam torpedoes are more accurate as far as detonating, but they leave a trail, which means you can see them. The electric ones don't leave a trail, but they don't always detonate. So we took a chance on firing that electric torpedo. But we hit it, and we destroyed it. We destroyed one with a torpedo after firing 4 torpedoes, but it was 2 and 2. And then we took the other one out with a deck gun, which was kind of cool, which we just got done doing. So, but yes, there's a lot to this game. You pretty much, Bob, I think what the idea behind the Navigator is to set up interception courses. So what I should have done in order to set it up to intercept with the deck gun, I should have reevaluated where it was at on this tactical map and figured out the angles You know, because we had turned around so our ass end was facing it. So we should have turned around so we were intercepting it. And then as we got closer, we would have been right where we needed to be. But hey, we had tuna fish sandwiches. We did have tuna fish sandwiches for lunch.
Hey,
Yeah.
can't beat that, Cap.
No. Can't beat a tuna fish sandwich. So I thought it was kind of fun. I'd like to get a good 4 players that know the roles and know the rules, and then see how it goes, and then just put it on medium or hard and go for it.
And I can see how this is easy mode without activating. Like, we did a whole bunch of steps without activating our guy.
Correct. So we didn't have to use the activation chits a lot. I think this is the only one I used, and that was because I got a dislocated finger. I got a boo boo.
Okay.
I got a boo boo. And all we had to do is put cream on it. I don't put a little cream on a dislocated finger. I guess it's like a numbing agent, maybe. I don't know. I figured I'd need a shot and a Band-Aid.
Dislocated finger?
Sure.
I pulled it and put it in the bandage. That's it.
Yeah, it's a good thing you weren't the medic. Oh wait, you were the medic.
Pull that shit and put it. Oh, you done it? No, pull that shit and bandage it. You're good to go.
You know what we forgot to do when we had the fire was to pull a fire card.
Ooh.
Oh no. Those are wounds. Those are for people that are in there when the fire happens. And I don't think we had anybody in there.
No.
No. Yeah, it was empty because it was like a fire in the kitchen. Right?
No, I think it was a quarter over. Yeah, no. Then yeah, it was either 4 or 2.
No, it wasn't in 2 because that's the radio room. I know it was in 4. I know the fire was in 4.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
you were
I
right
know
next
it was
door. Yeah.
I was right next to it. Right.
So that was kind of fun. The flooding thing with these
I hate that. Favorite
with the
part,
puzzle.
though, is the maintenance. I really enjoy the maintenance, Cap.
Did ya?
Really enjoyed, moving my cats around, making sure everything's prioritized to get fixed. Well, I mean,
Yeah. Right.
That's what I love to do.
Yeah. No, that was and that was cool. We still had maintenance out there when we were. I mean, we had 2 of them in here, and 1 in the bow. So we were working on the one in the bow. So.
That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's all about the computer.
Yeah, the computer.
You know.
That's a lot of work, Cap. It's a
Yeah.
lot of work working the computer.
Well, that's why it's assigned to 1 guy. You know. And when they say you're only playing with 2, the captain needs to be the one operating the computer. Because he's giving the orders, so he should know, oh, I'm going to change the speed, change the course. Now, see, I don't think changing speed and changing course are 2 different orders. I think that should be 1 order. Same way with depth. Changing the position of the boat should be 1 order. It's just change the position of the boat. Course, speed, depth. Anytime. Yeah. Then after that, like if I was heading towards it and then I wanted to adjust by 25 degrees, that's another order. Adjust by 25 degrees. But it should be 1 order for any of those 3, in my opinion. And that's the beauty of it. We could set it up that way. You know, we could just say, yeah, that's a rule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's house rules, right? It's the best way we enjoy the game.
Yep.
And I don't agree that it takes like 5 people to do a maintenance check. It should just be 1 guy go with a checklist. Okay, this is working. It shouldn't take more than 1 person to check stuff.
Yeah. See, like here's a maintenance item that showed up while this is running. Torpedo, the TDC, the torpedo data computer, needs adjustment. So you go to repairs, and it shows it takes 2 guys. It seems like it takes 2 for everything.
Well,
That's an adjustment, though. That's an adjustment.
Yeah, repairs and adjustment maybe just a check. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I can agree with a maintenance or an adjustment. It just goes faster when you have more people.
Yeah.
Or maybe just do everything that just go faster if it's more people.
Yeah.
If you really want to get it done fast, Captain, you throw more heads on it.
Right.
But to start, minimum of one person each. I wasn't even checking your screen while you were doing that, Cap. I was just seeing that. I see you going to Periscope and all that. I'm like, he's going to Periscope. What is he looking at? And it turns out I was here.
Oh yeah.
It was really well made. The computers were well made, Cap.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. The computer part of it is well made. The board game is fine. I think there's just need to be rule adjustments, especially playing in Tabletop Simulator. For instance, this whole puzzle.
Maybe
This-
there's a new way we can do, Captain, instead of doing this puzzle thing to maybe some other thing, something else I can do instead of doing that too.
Maybe.
Because that puzzle sucks.
Yes. So it was flooding in a certain room, right?
Yes.
So we do have a 10-sided die over here. And it's really cool. Watch when I roll the dice. Gets like a little whirlpool.
What the hell? Whoa.
Is that a 7?
Looks like it's 7.
Oh yeah, it's a 7. You mouse over it, it'll tell you what it is.
It also tells you in the chat on the lower left.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a D10. So maybe what we do instead of that is you have to keep rolling the dice until you get it. Until you get that, like it was in section 4. So you got to keep rolling the dice until you hit section 4. But how would we do that with the timer? Like every 15 seconds you get to roll? Because you get 2.5 minutes to stop the leak. I think it was 2.5 or 3 minutes to stop the leak.
Or maybe rolling number 4 X amount of times. But then you could just roll like a bandit and fix it. Well, I guess it is a skill check, right?
Yeah, so well, that's what I was thinking. It's a skill check. Maybe you get to roll the dice the number of times with the number of people that are in there fixing it. But then
that idea.
Well, then the odds are though, because there's only going to be flooding in section 1 through 6, and you got a 10-sided die.
Well, we just spawn in a D6 instead of a D10, Cap. We could totally spawn in a D6.
Yeah,
And not use that little hurricane thing.
it's true.
And we have 4 people fixing it. We've rolled 4d4s. If we get a 4, it's fixed. You guys worked on it. You don't get that roll, you failed it. It really increases the difficulty though, doing that. And then we have to make a move order to put people in to fix it, right?
Right. Yeah, you still do a move order to get people in there to fix it.
Or to stop the plug or plug the hole or whatever it is. That's bad.
But would it be people with repair skills, or
Anyone.
I guess you activate anybody you throw in there.
Yeah.
And if they have the skill, they don't get the activation. If they do have the skill, or if they do have the skill, you don't have to activate them. If they don't have this repair skill, then they have to have an activation.
Right. I'm with that.
And then you could roll the dice the number of time the people are in there. Number of people that are in there. So if you put 4 people in there, you get to roll the dice 4 times to try to hit a number 4. So let's just see how that would work. Let's just see. So I'm going to roll it once. So we're going number 4. Okay, that's an 8. We get to roll 4 times. And there's a 4. We lucked out.
Yeah, but it's again, that's still a D10, Cap.
It is. Well, that just means there are 4 other chances of it not doing anything correctly.
Yeah. So it's 9 opportunities to fail, only 1 to win.
No. Well, yeah, there's only 1 to win. Yes.
There's only one number to win.
Yeah, one number and 9 opportunity.
9.
9. Yeah, to fail. Yeah.
It's a lot better than a stupid puzzle.
I agree with that one.
I don't care how good of an engineer you are. You look at that shit, you're like, ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah, the puzzle's not. The puzzle's great for doing. Yeah, we just got to come up with a different way of doing flooding. The puzzle's not the way.
It's not it.
Not in Tabletop Simulator.
It's not it.
Not in the simulator, because it's too hard to manipulate the pieces and such.
Captain, on these status effects,
Yeah.
if you change the whatchamacallit, the state on some of them, it's the actual it's the chip.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
I can't change the state.
I did it on the fire. Now it's not doing it.
Oh, that's because you need to pull it off and then change it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's the original, and then
Yeah. I don't mind the symbols.
I like them both.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is an unlimited supply.
Oh.
I'll just throw it away. And that's a flooded. But there's only one marker. Because once you flood a second section, the boat goes down.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, Cap.
All right. Yeah.
Awesome.
That was fun. Save and exit. Exit. Quit. Yes. Quit. All right. Thanks, everybody, for jumping in the stream. Don't forget, we do this every Sunday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to see us play another multiplayer, it's always multiplayer Sunday. Let me know. Give me a shout out. Jump in the stream. Say hello. As always, hit that follow button for me if you would. It looks just like this. It really helps out the algorithm as far as Twitch is concerned. And then I upload all of my Twitch streams to YouTube. So over on YouTube, you can go over there and hit subscribe for me. It really helps out the algorithm over there. As always, I am Captain Adonis, and I am out.